What's up everyone, I'm Sebastian Quinn and welcome to Sports Weekly with Seb. The US Open continued this week with Rafael Nadal and Dominic Thiem playing out a thrilling contest that lasted nearly 5 hours. While the Spaniard was able to come away with the win, Dominic Thiem didn't make it easy for him.
As he prepared to take on Rafael Nadal, Dominic Thiem looked to challenge himself in a number of different ways, and it seemed the unorthodox warm-up paid off for the Austrian.
Thiem throwing some haymakers in the opening game to break.
And closed out the first set in less than 30 minutes.
Game, first set, team.
Wow.
Nadal looked like a different player as the second began.
Got it. Twisted. Started outside, curled back.
And had no trouble leveling the scores.
Game, second set, Nadal.
Thiem was his own worst enemy in the third. But there was nothing he could do to stop Nadal as he claimed another set.
Game, third set,
The
Nadal.
team had the lead, but Rafa just ripped that third set away from him.
The pair continued to exchange games with the tiebreaker ultimately deciding the fourth set.
Game, fourth set,
Thiem
team.
will not yield.
The fifth set was the tightest one yet.
Oh, come
And a tiebreaker was once again needed to separate the pair.
Game, set, match, Nadal.
on! A brutal, bruising, beautiful battle.
Meanwhile, Serena Williams had no problems in her quarterfinal, cruising to a straight sets victory.
3 aces in the final game.
The international break is a bittersweet period for football fans, but the introduction of the UEFA Nations League has certainly made things a lot more interesting. A goalless draw against Germany definitely wasn't the start that France were hoping for, but much like their opening game of the World Cup against Australia, there's no doubt that they'll attract plenty of fans.
So we're all set for the off, everybody. Welcome to France versus Australia. The campaign begins here.
So who knows what'll happen tonight, but I think we could probably score a draw or a win out of the other two games. So I'm thinking we'll get through this.
They have thwarted everything that the French have been able to throw at them. It's half-time, France 0, Australia 0.
Australia very good, much better than I thought. France clearly have got the talent going forward, but if Aussies can hang on, get to 70, 80 minutes, maybe why not? Why can't they win?
All eyes on him. The decision is a penalty for France. Griezmann's never scored in a World Cup finals. He has now. It's France 1, Australia 0. Oh dear, it was a definite handball, I think. Yelena keeps his goal. We're back in it. Big fella, Giroud, Pogba, and it's over the line, is it? Well, that could be one further. Yes, it is over the line, and that may be the winning goal from Paul Pogba.
Australia did very well. They need to go and close other second two games and try and get the win, which they could do now.
Just to be there tonight, today, they should be so proud of themselves. And, you know, I think soccer and football in Australia is only going to go forward from here.
Off the pitch, football in Australia continues to grow, with the Pararoos movie premiere attracting a number of notable figures to the Carriage Works in Redfern. With the 2019 World Cup right around the corner, the movie raises awareness for those with cerebral palsy, brain injuries, and those impacted by stroke.
In the film you'll see the Pararoos are a real family. What we've created is something that anyone's welcome into, and whether you're the team manager or the physio or the youngest player, you're a part of it.
A bit nervous, a bit anxious, but more often than not I'm just excited to see what the finished product's like. It's been 20 months in the making, so really excited to see how it's going to come out.
We support each other even when we're not together, and that's why we've had success, I think, and that's why we'll keep growing.
That's what it's about. Like, I remember what it was like coming in as a 12-year-old and how nervous and excited I was to maybe potentially play for the Pararoos. And now, sort of reflecting on it now, it's an unbelievable feeling, and it's just being able to pass that on to the next generation and giving them the ability or the chance to actually put on the green and gold, because they deserve to.
A truly inspiring event for everyone in attendance, and the movie can now be viewed online. That's it for this week. I'm Sebastian Quinn, and thank you all for tuning in.